Oh, hello everybody and welcome to North Hants Golf Club. And for the first time in what feels like an absolute eternity, I can actually feel the sunshine on my arms and it feels wonderful. What else feels wonderful is that we have yet again another jam-packed day of live golf to be bringing you. It is the Modest Golf Championship on the Clutch Pro Tour here live at North Hants, and it's going to be an absolute whopper. Why so? Well, let me tell you, it's a one-day major event, so we will have a winner today. £5,000 to the winner. It's certainly a prize worth winning, isn't it? It's also the fourth event in the second challenge series on the Clutch Pro Tour. What does that mean? Well, in total, in the second series, there's going to be 5 events. This is number 4. We've got a little order of merit image to show you now so you can see how things stand after 3 events as we head to this one here at North Hants. At the end of the 5th event, it means that the winner will earn a number of starts on the Challenge Tour. It's quite a prize to be up for grabs, isn't it? OJ Farrell, of course, picked up the win in the first Challenge series of events. We brought you those. We were at the Belfry, we were at the Oxfordshire for those. Plenty to play for. Of course, the prize pot working its way down the field as well. So how do things look today as they stand? It's a big field today. Over 100 players are here in the heart of Hampshire. Let's have a little look at that leaderboard. Let's pop it up. 2 under par. Last time I checked was getting the job done. Good to see our good friend Dan Gaunt right up in the mix as well. We are very shortly as well going to head to the first and watch a bit of the tee groups going off. We've got a lovely little par 3 to get things underway here for the Modest Golf Championship. It's going to be a wonderful day. You're going to get to see it all live as well. And of course, if it goes to a playoff later, I've got a sneaky suspicion it might. We will bring you that playoff live as well. It's going to be an absolute cracker here at North Hants Golf Club. Let's head over to the first, shall we, and start to watch some of the action. Group 19 are about to get themselves out onto the course. Very nice, lovely hole to begin with, isn't it? Par 3 to begin with. Here we have Josh Courtney, Paul Waring and James H. Cooper. Let's go listen to a few of the formalities, shall we?
Now making the third hole a call-up hole, and some of the Clutch Pro team will be there to help with that. At Frilford Heath, it was a great event, a lovely course, but the pace of play was a bit slow. So today we're instigating round timing, and the timing for today's round is 4 hours and 10 minutes. We're very lucky to have some volunteers from the club who are helping with ball spotting, and they are on the trickier holes with flags to help ball spotting and let you know where we are with that. Referees will be timing groups, and warnings will be issued where appropriate for slow play, and all ball searches must be timed and instigated within the group. If a referee comes along in the middle of a ball search and there's no clock on, he will put the clock on and take it from there. If you've got a problem and you can't get hold of a referee, then please instigate the 2-ball rule and always be ready to play. We say it every week, but please, when it's your turn, you should be ready to hit the ball. That's all I have to say other than play well and enjoy the day here. Hand over to the chairman of the club, Alan, who is also your stars for today.
Thank you. Welcome to the North Hants. I hope you enjoy the course, enjoy the day. Welcome to the Modest Golf Championship and to the 4th round of the Clutch Pro Challenge Series. The starting order is Josh, then Paul, then James. So play well, chaps. Thanks. Enjoy it.
Let's have a quick chat one or two of the players, shall we? We've got somebody right here looking very summery today. Are you?
On deck.
Sorry.
On deck.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. It's going to be a good day though, isn't it? I think we're looking forward to this one. Best of luck. Enjoy the round, won't you? Have a good time. Plenty of activity here. We've got, let's just grab a quick word over here. How's it going?
Not too bad, thanks. You good?
Yeah, not too bad. 4th event in the Challenge Series. How's your game been looking over the last couple of months or so?
It's not been too bad. It's nice that the season's kicking on now. We've got a lot of events playing. So, and obviously we're at North Hants today, and the course is really good condition. So yeah, should be good.
Fantastic. Look, best I know you want to get your eye in, so I'll let these guys get themselves ready. I have a habit of just chucking the microphone in around and getting things underway. Like I said, a little par 3 to begin with. Cracking little hole here, isn't it, at North Hants? I do like a par 3 to start as well. If you do have a question or a comment at any time, please do comment below. We can see the comments, so we do want to hear from you. If you want to find out more about the Clutch Pro Tour as well, you can do. There is a link to the website in the body of this broadcast. Do go check it out. You can find out more, obviously, about this Challenge Series events that we've got going on. This is the 4th out of 5, of course, in this current set. I believe we're going to Moore Park to finish off for the 5th event. Of course, we had a 3 series earlier on. This is the second one overall. OJ Farrell taking the honours in that, and himself a number of starts on the Challenge Tour. So wonderful, wonderful stuff. It looks like we're almost ready to go. Group 19 here. Josh Courtney, Paul Waring and James Cooper. Shot. Line looks good. Oh, plumb centre of the green, lovely shot. That's a good line as well, isn't it? Wonderful stuff. Play well, guys. Thank you. So yeah, plenty on the line here. Whilst we're just waiting, let's just pop that leaderboard back up onto the screen so you can have a little look for yourself and see how things are currently panning out here at North Hants. It's a one-round shootout, essentially, isn't it? It is a major championship on the Clutch Pro Tour. Of course, we will have a winner today, and we'll bring you that winner live. In fact, Leon, if you just come round to me as well. The players will see just getting a little practice in over here at the practice area. The clubhouse looking resplendent as well today, isn't it? Of course, North Hants, the home of a certain Justin Rose. You may have heard of him. I think he's won something or two, hasn't he? And of course, best of luck to Justin Rose in the Open this week. To comment below, by the way, are you going to the Open this week? Do let us know. We'd love to hear from you. We'll give you a shout out if you're going. Just comment below, yes, no. Tell us what day you're going. We want to hear from you. Please do comment below. So plenty of action to bring you. Over 100 players in the field here today. We've got another one of the players coming up as well. Group 20 will be coming up very, very shortly. We've got Robin Orchison, Will Simons and Joe Stock. Let's... he's just getting his iron. He's got his banana in hand. That's what I like to see. Right, it's a one-day event, but it is a major, so it's quite a big event. What sort of preparation do you do in a lead up to a tournament like this?
To be totally honest,
just rock up.
Yeah, right now I practice round and pay more attention to breaks on the greens. I think our practice round took 6 hours yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, we played the hole normally, then spend 20 minutes most greens.
I was going to say, you want to get to know it properly, don't you? There is quite a bit on the line, isn't it? Have you played all of the events so far in this challenge series?
I played everything apart from Kedleston.
Right.
I tried to focus on open qualifying for that one because it was at my home club. Sadly, I didn't do too well on it, but I did miss that one. But I am playing all the others.
There's still a big opportunity, isn't there, to get a few Challenge Tour starts, European Tour starts, and of course there'll be an Open next year as well.
Yeah, so. Fingers crossed. I think we have it again next year, so
yes,
it'll be nice to hopefully do a bit better next year.
Fantastic. I'll let you crack on anyway. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate that. Like I say, here at Content Live Golf, we bring you closer to the action than anybody else can. We're here at the first tee. It does promise to be an absolute whopper of a day. Like I said, if you're going to the Open this week, do comment below. We do want to hear from you. And we also have a lot of live golf to bring you today and tomorrow as well. Here's a little look at what's coming up for the rest of this week with us live. Wherever you're watching this now, you can watch the rest of our golf for the rest of the week. Here we are, of course, today, Clutch Pro Tour, the Modest Golf Championship here at North Hants. Tomorrow, we're actually with the Faldo Series. It's the first event going on at the minute. It's up at Welwyn Garden City and Brocket Hall. We'll be live for that tomorrow. It's the final day, the 25th anniversary of the Faldo Series. You can watch it all live with us as well. It's going to be a cracker. What a week of live golf we've had. Yesterday we were in Stockport and it didn't do anything but rain all day. We've come down to Hampshire and at the minute it is nice sunshine. There is a little risk of rain, so we might have a bit of a smattering. Clouds over here just starting to look a little bit threatening. Hopefully they'll blow over though, and we'll have a lovely day indeed. Let's just go back onto the first green, shall we? Just pan on, just watch the group just finishing up. I think they're just holding out before they move on to the second. The second here at North Hants, par 4, 433 yards. The first here for the chaps playing about 214 yards, this par 3. So opportunities across the course. We'll speak to a lot more of the players as well today, just find out where they think the opportunities are, what they think they can shoot, and of course do comment below. What do you think the winning score is going to be as well? We always do this. We always want to know what you think the winning score is going to be. Remember, we can see the comments. This is your show, so you tell us what you want to see. So a number of other players just coming up to the first. In fact, I think we might even have, I was going to say, not quite at 18 yet. The first group went out at 7:30 this morning. So we've got over 100 players out in the group today. Pace of play is a big factor today as well. Go. We're going to be live throughout the day as well. We are going to break, like we usually do, break the broadcast into segments and chunks for you. This is, of course, the morning session to give you a flavour of the day. Of course, the thing is, because it's a one-day shootout as well, the player who goes out in the opening group could actually end up getting the winning score, couldn't they? Then they'll have to hang around ready for the end of the day if there is going to be a playoff. I kind of hope there will be, actually. It does make for great viewing a playoff, doesn't it? And of course the winner will walk away with a cheque for £5,000 today and a healthy dose of points on the Order of Merit heading into the final event up at Moore Park next time out. That is going to be a crucial event. The winner and the leader of the Order of Merit in this second group of Challenge Series events will walk away with a number of starts on the Challenge Tour. It's a prize well worth winning. Of course, this is a mixed gender field as well. Got a number of ladies out there too. We've got Leanne Bramwell going out a little bit later today, good friend of ours. I'll just see Jacob Hassan just over there, just giving us a little bit of a wave. He was a major winner last year on the Clutch Pro Tour as well. Jess Adams is out on the course now too. Big fan of Wagamama's, of course, and Starbucks. But who isn't? That's my question. Favourite restaurant? Comment below. Wagamama's has got to be right up there, isn't it? Of course, there are plenty of other chain restaurants around. Tell us which is your favourite. Comment below. We'll read them out. So we are, of course, just watching that group ahead, just hole out the par 3 first here at North Hants. A wonderful way to get things underway, certainly when the sun is shining as well. I was going to see if I can grab a quick word with Will from the Clutch Pro Tour. If you just turn around behind me, there he is as well. Will, The sun is shining. There's a really good atmosphere. I'll give that to you if that's okay. There's a really good atmosphere here today, isn't there? Tell us, it's a one-day major shootout. How much work has gone into getting this event together?
Oh, for one day. I mean, yeah, people say nice for a day's work when you walk away with $5,000, but you know, it's for the players. They put a lot into it. We put a lot into it too. You know, all the stuff that goes into the signage, the setup. Obviously, we've got the scoreboard and the truck here. I mean, the club has been preparing for this for, you know, they ramp up their work for 2 weeks, you know, to get the golf course tip top for today.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. There is a real buzz about the place. I mean, it's the flagship modest one-day event. $5,000 for first. Obviously, coming towards the end of that challenge series as well. So there's a lot on the line today. Yeah.
It's getting tight at the top of that order of merit. Right, we're going to go because actually we're about to tee off here for the Group 20.
Yeah, Robin Orchardson.
Oh, good shot. Got a bit right, that one, hasn't it, Will?
Yeah, the first two both look to be on the green inside, you know, 10, 15 feet. Joe's just missed it right, but fairly generous pin here to start on the par 3, so I think there's every chance he'll get that up and down and save his par.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, look, I always ask you this. Everybody wants to know, what do you think the winning score is going to be today?
6 under.
Oh, straight in, no hesitation there,
No,
6.
No. Well, we discussed it as a team. I mean, we set the courses up. We always like it when it encourages a little bit of separation in the scores and encourages you encourages the player to think about what they're doing. So, you know, pins behind, you know, near bunkers or slopes, you know, we kind of make it penal if you miss it in the wrong spots, which is the way it should be, because it's all these guys want to make it to the tour, and that's, you know, what it's going to be like for them there. So we're just trying to prepare them for that, and obviously, you know, with so much on the line, you know, if you're going to win, you've got to play well and you've got to deserve it, right?
Absolutely, certainly over one day as well. It adds to the excitement. Thank you so much, Will. I know you're a busy man. Thanks for talking to us. There we go. We'll just have a little look. So the next group about to go out, that was, let me just find out where we are. That was, of course, Robin Orchardson, Will Simmons and Joe Stock. We've got Ben Jones, Peter Stevens and Oliver Lloyd about to come up to the par 3 first. And actually, we're going to follow this next group down to the first green as well. Get a first look at the putting surfaces here today at North Hants. Of course, don't forget, we're going to be live throughout the day as well. We're going to bring you some very special features. We've got the head greenkeeper from North Hants to join us a little bit later, and the general manager as well of North Hants, a very proud club here in Hampshire, and very proud to be hosting this wonderful event. It is the Modest Golf Championship. It's event 4 on the second Clutch Pro Tour Challenge Series event. Next time out, head to Moore Park. That will be the 5th and final event in the second grouping of this Challenge Series events, where the outright order of merit leader will win a number of starts on the Challenge Tour. Obviously, plenty of opportunities on the Clutch Pro Tour throughout 2021, as there was in 2020. European Tour starts, Ladies European Tour starts, LPGA Tour starts. Challenge Tour sites, you name it, it's all available here on the Clutch Pro Tour. It's a wonderful, wonderful place to come and play your golf. £5,000 to the winner today. One of these players will walk away with a cheque for £5,000. Who is it going to be? Do comment below. You can also access the leaderboard via the Clutch Pro Tour homepage as well. There is a link in the body of this broadcast. Wherever you're watching it, it'll take you straight through to the Clutch Pro Tour. If you just scroll down, the leaderboard will pop up. So let's just pop that leaderboard up whilst we're stood here waiting around as well for the next group to come up. We're just waiting for a few people to line up their shots. In fact, we just put that leaderboard down, sorry, because we're about to have one of the shots. Just trying to see, it's not Robin, is it? It's either Will Simmons or Joe Stock. Went well right. In fact, it is. I think it is Joe Stock, wasn't it? He went quite right off the tee, didn't he? And he's, yeah, wonderful shot. The sun is absolutely beating down now as the group ahead are just finishing up. Neil Barner just getting all the players organised, doing a wonderful job. So a lot of players to get through today. We're bang on time as well with regards to the tee sheet. Next group out will be Ben Jones, Peter Stevens, Oliver Lloyd. Oliver Lloyd, an amateur, 10:55 tee time. We're going to follow them down actually to the green and just catch a little bit more of the action close up. So Content Life Golf will bring you closer to the action than anybody else does. Since we've been doing this as well, we've really got to know a lot of the players too, which gives us access all areas. North Hants have been wonderful as well, allowed us complete access to everywhere. And a big thank you to all the staff here as well. They've really been looking after us this morning. It's a par 3 to begin with. It's over 200 yards. We're going to follow this group down actually to the first green and have a chat with them as we're walking down. Big thank you to Modest Golf as well for helping to organise the event, putting a name to it. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. It's a one-day major here on the Clutch Pro Tour. It's all or nothing today. You can't leave anything out on the course, because if you do, you won't be at the top of the leaderboard. There's no second chances. You've got to go for this today. Take it home. So Will from the Clutch Pro Tour thinks 6 under is going to get the job done today. What do you think at home or at work, wherever you're watching this? Tell us, comment below, what is that winning score going to be? We want to know from you. If you get it right, we'll give you a very special mention at the end of the day. Right, let's just move to the back of the par 3 so we can watch these shots and see where they end up landing. So about Ben Jones, Peter Stevens and Oliver Lloyd about to tee off. As you can see, I've also got the brolly with me today, just in case. We've been drenched quite a lot recently. Yesterday at Stockport Golf Club, bit of a hidden gem actually, Stockport Golf Club. If you've never played it and you're up north, it's well worth checking out. It's a glorious golf club. Unfortunately, it did just rain all day, but we had a lovely day out with the 2020 Pro Tour. Here we are today with the Clutch Pro Tour at North Hants, and tomorrow we're at Brocket Hall with the Faldo Series. Final day in the first event in Europe for the Faldo Series of 2021 in the 25th anniversary of the series. Just a touch short, but safe from there. So we're going to have two tricky second shots here at the par 3 first, get things underway. That's gone well left. Let's head down to the first green, shall we, with this group. Let's head on down with the guys. A little bit left of the tee, but plenty of opportunities today, though, isn't there? You looking forward to this?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Oh, tell me about it. I was at Stockport yesterday, all it did was rain. I'm a bit of a fair weather golfer myself. Where do you think the big opportunities today lie around North Hants?
Well, I had a practice run yesterday and I think the par 5s are quite good.
Yep.
And I quite like that, although the tee shot wasn't great there, that the par 3s are relatively short. There's a 120 yard par 3. So hopefully that's a good opportunity.
Get the putter out for that then, can't you?
Put it down there, yeah, exactly.
Fantastic. Thanks for
long par 4s though, I think that'll be tough.
Yeah. Lovely. Thanks for talking to us. Let you crack on anyway. Yeah. So we're going to stick with this group all the way down. Yeah, very short par 3, 120 yards. Was it Michael Phelps who did the longest ever putt caught on camera, wasn't it? Wasn't that something like 120 yards or something? Quite insane, wasn't it? Quite crazy. So we're going to get a first look at the greens here at North Hants. A little bit of moisture in the ground, of course, but the sun is now beating down. A few tricky shots we're going to see here as well. In fact, none of the players actually made the green here. This is Ben Jones, Peter Stevens and Oliver Lloyd. So we'll just see how far left that tee shot went from Oliver, shall we? I have to say, the course is in absolutely brilliant condition. Full credit to the North Hants greenkeeping team here. And I think he's found it. Yeah, I think he's found it. He's kind of in the long stuff here. Oh no, not too bad, not too bad. He's just out of it. It's going to be quite a lengthy part, isn't it, to save par. Left it quite short as well. That's going to be a tough one. Lovely bunker shot here, isn't it? We're going to learn a lesson or two here. Ben Jones here. Right, here we go. Are we going to see any monster par saves here? We're going to find out very shortly, aren't we? We'll stick with this group. So this is the save par, and he doesn't like it, you can tell straight away. So if he can put that away, it is going to be a bogey start for Oliver Lloyd. I think it bounced over. Another shot to save par, and it's not quite happened, is it? Unfortunately, it's going to be a bogey start there too. How you doing, mate? You right? Oh, what a shame that is. So there we go. Unfortunately, Ben Jones, Peter Stevens and Oliver Lloyd get there. It starts off to a bogey now. If you're wondering where we are, the hole running adjacent. We have a player in the sand trying to get to the green over there on the right. I think it might be the ninth. It's quite a wayward shot off the tee, wasn't it? There we go, it's nice and high. Let's have a look at that. Where's that going to land? Just off the back of the green. It's a good shot from there. Right, Leon, if you come over to me, we'll actually move to the back of the green because the next group will be about to tee off. Let's just pop that leaderboard up onto the screen whilst we wait for the group behind to tee off. We are waiting for Ross Hampshire, Maxwell Martin and Harry Ellis to get their round underway. I'm not sure what the scores say. Last time I looked, it was still 2 under the leading score. You can obviously see for yourself there. So 3 under. And it is Bailey Gill. Bailey Gill, former winner on the Clutch Pro Tour as well, leading the way here at 3 under par at the Modest Golf Championship. So we're looking now, we've got a nice different angle for you here. We've got Ross Hampshire, Maxwell Martin and Harry Ellis about to tee off at the par 3 first at North Hants, the Modest Golf Championship on the Clutch Pro Tour. Lovely shot there, wasn't it? Straight out the bat. So up they come now. As you know, we broadcast a lot of live golf this year, last year, and into next year as well. And there's a number of platforms you can actually watch it from. Whatever page you're watching now, of course, you can watch all of our live golf on. But we also broadcast to a number of different channels as well. A little graphic to show you here. We actually broadcast on LinkedIn as well, at my LinkedIn page, Ian Waterhouse. Do feel free to connect with me. I'd love to hear from you. If you're on LinkedIn, do find my profile. You'll see that we're live right now with this broadcast. We also broadcast on Twitch as well at Live Sport Now. So if you're a Twitcher, head over there. We're also on Twitter as well, live right this very second at Ian Waterhouse 1. That's my handle. Head over there. Again, give us a follow, give this a like, give it a retweet. Let's get live golf to as many people as possible. And YouTube, of course, content, Live Sport Now are on YouTube and Facebook, Content Live Golf and Live Sport Now, and of course wherever you're watching this broadcast from. Big thank you to all of our partners as well: Golf Monthly Magazine, Today's Golfer, Women in Golf Magazine, Golf Magic, Mizuno as well. Big thank you to Mizuno. Nothing feels like a Mizuno. So here come the players now. We've got Ross Hampshire, Maxwell Martin and Harry Ellis. Of course, we are in Hampshire, so by way of name association, Ross should do very well today. got a bit of pace on it, hasn't it? Line a little bit off though. It's a one round major today, £5,000 to the winner. Not to be sniffed at, is it? Oh, and it hits the hole. Doesn't drop, unfortunately. In it goes. Fantastic stuff. Just want to grab a word with one of the players just to find out. First look at the greens for them today in competition, just sort of see how it's been playing out. How are we doing, chaps? First look at the greens in competition today. How was it?
Yeah, lovely.
It looks in great condition, of course.
It looks amazing. It's the first time I've played it. I didn't get around for a practice round yesterday. So, so far, so good.
So you're playing a bit blind. Have you ever played here before, or is this completely blind for you?
No, completely blind for me. I had a little look online and studied the course guide, but yeah, it's all a bit blind at the moment.
Well, best of luck, Ross, anyway.
Thank you.
There you go. That's Ross Hampshire there. Never played the course before. Completely blind. Hasn't... there we go. So we'll keep an eye on Ross, see how he gets on. Of course, by name of association as well. Hampshire by name. And we are, of course, in Hampshire today. Just a little bit of wildlife, Leon. If you just turn around, there's just in between the two trees. I don't know if you can see the bird there. Can anybody tell us what that is? I'm not sure. I'm not up in wildlife, if I'm totally honest. I don't know if anybody can tell us what it is, but of course we are here in North Hampshire. We're actually very close to the M3, if anybody's never been down this way before. Of course, we're very close to the M3. I'd say we're probably about sort of 15, 20 miles or so away from the M25, south of it. If you keep on going down the M3, you get to Winchester and eventually Southampton. So the next group on the tee, and it is Haider Hussain Asa Phillips and Paul Maddy. Haider Hussain, of course, winner at Fox Hills this year on the Clutch Pro Tour, and of course he is an amateur as well. He shot a fantastic round at Fox Hills to take the honours, and we caught up with him as well at Fox Hills, but he's going to be teeing off very shortly, so we'll grab a word with him once he comes off the green as well. He knows what it's like to taste success on the Clutch Pro Tour. Will he get a second dose of it come this afternoon? So Haider Hussain, Asa Phillips and Paul Maddy coming on the first tee box, par 3 to begin with. It's the Modest Golf Championship, and one has landed in a bit of trouble over there, just to the left side of the camera. I think it was that Haider's ball has landed plumb onto the green, so he'll be chuffed with that once he gets up here. It's like the green breaks quite severely right to left as you're looking at it on the camera. So I'll have a bit of a downhill putt, quite a variant, quite a gradient. Oh, what a shot that is. What a shot. The line was absolutely perfect. If it had maybe one more spoonful of Weetabix this morning, it might have gone in. So whilst the players are just walking down to the par 3 first here at North Hants Golf Club, but we've got a little flyover of the hole so you can get a closer look at what the players are facing as they tee off for their round of the Modest Golf Championship. Roll VT. So there you go, that's what these players are facing when they get the rounds underway, and this group are now underway. It is Haider Hussain, Asa Phillips and Paul Maddy, par 3 first here at North Hants Golf Club. 214 yards. Let's roll back in. It's a steep slope on that bunker, isn't it? There you go, out it goes. And it's a fantastic shot, actually, it really is. Here is Hayder Hussain, winner at Fox Hill on the Clutch Pro Tour this year. Go on. Oh, he knew it. He knew it soon struck it. That was for birdie though, so start this round off steadily with a par. If he can just tuck that one away. So this group, Hayder Hussain, Asa Phillips and Paul Maddy, getting things underway. One round shootout on the Clutch Pro Tour, £5,000 to the winner. It's the fourth event out of 5 in the Challenge series of events, part 2 on the Clutch Pro Tour. Let's go grab a word with Hayder Hussain, shall we? Once he's just holed out. See how things have progressed for him. He actually won a start on the Challenge Tour, or was it the European Tour actually? I believe he had a start on. Let's go find out, shall we? How you doing, mate? You all right? Ah, not bad, mate, not bad. There he is. Hey, they were walk and talk, shall we? Last time we were chatting, it was, of course, at the 18th green, wasn't it, at Fox Hills after you just picked up the win.
Yeah,
how's things progressed for you since then?
Yeah, it's been okay. It's just been a steady season so far. Just trying to pick up a bit of form leading into the last running events, really.
Well, you've taken one home, so you know you can get it over the line. Has it given you a real confidence boost going into every tournament now?
Yeah, it has, obviously. It's always nice to shoot a low number on a one-day shootout. You know, I'm just trying to keep that going, and the main thing is one shot at a time and just enjoy myself.
Good man. Always got a smile. Top man. Enjoy it, won't you, Hayder? We're actually going to stick down here at the second. We'll watch this group tee off as well, shall we? Thanks, Hayder. We'll catch up with you later, mate. Maybe again at the 18th. Who knows as the winner. So the second hole here at North Hants. First look at it, isn't it? If you actually just turn around, Leon, and look down, the fairway sweeps round to the left, doesn't it? As we know, quite a few slightly longer par 4s here. This one is 433 yards. it actually looks quite a lot more narrow down there, doesn't it? You see the group ahead just playing their second shot, so that's kind of roughly where they'll be looking to land their tee shots. Great positions actually for all of them down there. The danger on the left and the right, of course, if you go too long. Imagine a lot of players will try and cut a lot of this long grass off if they're confident of hitting it big and landing it on the fairway. It should be quite interesting to see here, wasn't it? Nice first little look at this, so we'll stick around here at the second. Whilst we're just waiting to just line up the shots, so let's just pop the leaderboard back up onto the screen for you so you can just have a little look at the lay of the land. Fantastic stuff. So Austin Batista leading the way at threes. Right, and here we go. We're about to get this section underway now. Fizzes over our heads. Let's see if I can see where that lands for you whilst you're just watching the players, and it has landed right in the middle of, well, just off to the right of the fairway. It is on the fairway in front of the middle pot bunker there, so nice shot there, good position. We'll be happy with that. Any longer it would have gone into the sand. And it's quite a wicked bunker as well. It would kind of wipes your hole out if you land in it. You won't be able to get it too far forward. You almost lose a shot essentially. Nice fizzer overhead as well. Doesn't look too happy. It was a tricky start, wasn't it? He actually had two out of the sand, and it looks like we're having another ball being played. So far, the only ball I can see actually on the fairway is Hayder Hussein's, so we might have another provisional being played as well. Let's have a look. Let's see if I've got eyeballs on this one. And that's a wonderful shot. That is absolutely, it has split that fairway. It's slap bang in the centre. It is probably absolutely pinpoint to where he wanted to hit it on a dime. Another one fizzes overhead. Let's keep an eye out on this one. So two provisionals being played here, par 4 second, and that again has split the fairway once again, a little bit shorter, but not by a whole heap. And now all three balls are facing the green. Let's go down, actually have a look. We'll just walk down to the middle of the fairway. We are going to break off soon for a little break, but we just want to watch these approach shots into the second. Let's just pop that leaderboard up once again, just whilst we march our way down to the middle of the fairway. I'm just going to, fantastic. I'm just going to listen in to some of the players. They're just having a bit of a chat, so we'll just have a quick chat. Let's listen to the guys. Guys, that second shot there absolutely split that fairway. Was that bang on where you wanted it to be?
That was where I wanted the first one to go. I didn't expect to not be able to see the first ball bounce on the left in the rough, but it looks a bit thick over there, so fingers crossed we can find it. Yeah,
well, I'll come and give you a hand anyway. I'll see if I can find it too. But yeah, that second shot, absolute on a 10 pence piece. All right, we're going to go have a little look into this rough stuff, see if we can help the chaps find their balls, and then we'll see what they're facing for their second shots. It's a par 4, 433 yards here. Just if you are just tuning in, hello and welcome. This is the Modest Golf Championship here live at North Hants Golf Club. There's a lot on the line, £5,000 to the winner. That will be handed out. Now, if there's a tie at the top come the end of the 18 holes, we will go to a playoff, and we will bring you that playoff live as well. Now, this is the 4th event out of 5 in the second Challenge Series swing events on the Clutch Pro Tour. What that means is at the end of the Order of Merit from Moore Park next time out, the leader of that Order of Merit will go on to earn themselves a number of starts on the Challenge Tour. Career-defining opportunities on the Clutch Pro Tour this season, just like last season too. Whilst we're just walking down, let's pop that Order of Merit up for you so you can actually see for yourself how things stand at the minute, what's at stake in event number 4 of 5. Thrillford Heath last time out it was. So it really could be a career-changing experience for these players. It could actually set their careers up, couldn't it, and set them on the path to great things. No, I didn't actually get eyes on where these ones landed, unfortunately. There's one here. Shrixon. There we go. Looks like we found him. Of course, the new rules of golf give you 3 minutes to find your balls. I think we were within that quite comfortably. So I'm just going to watch these shots before we then break off for a short break. Of course, during the break periods when the main show's not on, we will be broadcasting out the live leaderboard for you, so you won't miss any of the action. You'll be able to keep up to date with everything as it happens here. But we are going to be bringing a bare minimum of 4 hours of live golf today. In fact, it will probably end up being more, certainly if there's a playoff. So do keep checking back in all day. And like I said, once we break this broadcast off, we're going to get back to the clubhouse, get that leaderboard live broadcast for an hour or so. We'll be back live just after 1 o'clock for the main show and the early afternoon session live here at North Hants. So this is Hayder Hussain in a strong position here. Get up. Unfortunately, it's landed in that bunker. So work to do here for Hayder Hussain, Asa Phillips and Paul Maddy. Right, that rounds out the action for us for this morning session here at North Hants on the Modest Golf Championship. We're just going to get out of the way because the next group are about to tee off as well. Of course, we are at North Hants Golf Club on the Modest Golf Championship. £5,000 to the winner. It's a one-round shootout. So much drama to bring you. We're going to cut off very shortly, but we are going to put that live leaderboard up and broadcast it out for you so you can keep up to date with all of the action. The main show will be back live just after 1 o'clock here at North Hants Golf Club. It's an absolute beautiful place to be. 1904, a lot of history. And here's a little look at North Hants Golf Club. Nice little video to show you. We'll see you soon.
Well, although we are first and foremost a private members club, we've got great facilities here for the corporate and private function market. I mean, we've had a new clubhouse built a few years ago. We've got great facilities. We've got a dedicated team who look after people extremely well. And I think the Justin Rose Room, which was built a couple of years ago, has added a further dimension to the offer that we have.
For me, a great golf club comes from having the right balance, creating a club that works for all age groups and for all standards. It's also important to continue investing in the club, improving the offer to members and the offer to visitors.
So the great thing about the ladies section at North Hants is the competitions, both serious and fun, but also it's the social aspect of the club, which is varied and really great.
The course is in great condition all year round. There's lots of other low handicap golfers and it's a great test of golf for all of us to play and compete against each other. Been a member since I was a junior, played lots of other courses, but I wouldn't want to go anywhere else to play my golf.
I really love being a junior member here at North Hants because junior organisers, they're brilliant. They hold lots of competitions throughout the whole year. The head coach here, George, he's great. I love it. It's really enjoyable to play this golf course. There's always a junior to come and play with. I just really enjoy it here.
Well, North Hants is such a spectacular setting for us. So in terms of golf days, we're always very well looked after by everyone here. And in terms of our brand, North Hants sits very comfortably alongside Ridgeway and BMW as premium brands in Hampshire.